Greetings, brothers and sisters. The purpose of this little message this morning is to hello, is to tell you about a forthcoming event that I'm going to be partaking in over the next few weeks, which is a number of lectures I shall give on the subject of propaganda. Propaganda in our lives today. I am going to show you some things which will prove to you beyond a shadow of a doubt how controlling our government is. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of examples. And the first example I've chosen is school A and O level results, which were announced at the end of the summer that's just passed. Now, when that happened, I made a prediction, and I'll tell you what that prediction was in a moment, but what happened at that time was that, as usual, the news story was that there were record A-level and O-level passes. Record. So higher than the previous year, which had been in the 90s, and we've smashed it again. Great. Our boys and girls are doing wonderful. Excellent. But I made a prediction then that before the end of the year there would be an article in the newspapers complaining about literacy and numeracy. And my prediction has come true, because at the end of last week, or towards the end of last week, the Daily Mail at least ran an article to the effect that 1/3 of schools were underperforming, and that school leavers couldn't get jobs because they were going to employers who were not going to employ people who were a combination of illiterate and innumerate. So, what is that? That's a classic example of propaganda. It's also an interesting example of keeping us on the hop, because what do you believe? Which way do you jump? You know, it's like, for example, another example, toothpaste. Brush your teeth, don't brush your teeth. Brushing gives you cancer, brushing helps your gums stay healthy and fresh. Well, what is it? Red wine is another good example. Don't drink red wine, you're going to die, you're going to get cancer. Oh, you got to drink red wine, it's good for your heart. I mean, what is the truth? Basically, the truth is a wee tipple won't do you any harm whatsoever. If you drink a bottle a night, you're in trouble. It don't matter whether you're drinking red wine, white wine, rosé, or whatever. You're in it if you're glugging bottles of the stuff. The same is true for spirits. There's nothing wrong with a wee nippy sweetie. A healthy glass of frozen vodka, for example, is very nice. But if you're going to pour a bottle in, you're in trouble. But where is the truth? Do drink, don't drink, blah blah, and all the rest of it. So I'm going to keep on talking here until, because I'm trying to get a grip of how this YouTube gig works. Because I did a long blast last week, and but only the first 7 minutes seemed to come through. So I'm at 4 minutes now. So bear with me. Other sort of things where we get pushed into believing certain things and doing certain things and having to feel a certain way. A classic example of this is the recently passed Remembrance Day. Of course, that Remembrance Day will be famous for its photos or footage of Gordon Brown sort of gaping into space. He don't know what he's doing, why he's there. And there he is, so-called honouring our dead, and yet at the same time, obviously, not really giving a crap about them at all, which we know. We know they don't give a crap. The boys at the top don't give a crap. The arms industry boards don't give a crap. All we, the people, whether we go into the army, we don't go into the army, all we are is cannon fodder. Cannon fodder. Send the boys out, get them dead, we make lots of money on it. Body bags, coffins, the whole caboodle. People are making money out of it. And the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition are so sensitive about Remembrance Day that they use the opportunity for personal photo shoots to show their party members, I suppose, how concerned they are about our boys. It is disgraceful, and of course, what happened? They apologised. Oh, we're so sorry about that. You know, it was very naughty. No, you're not sorry, you bastards. As usual, the only thing you're sorry about is that you got caught. You got caught with your breeks around your ankles, as usual. Ministers troughing at the public coffers, swilling away on our money. Oh, we're sorry. Oh, we didn't know. Oh, we didn't do anything wrong. Oh, we're sorry about that. Shut up, bastard. I'm going to be giving you, as I said, in the future, I think we're coming to the end soon. In the future, I'm going to stick up some wee short videos, as long as I can make them, of examples of propaganda. It extends from the government, it extends towards us down through media outlets. That includes radio, television, newspapers, magazines. They're continually flooding our minds with what we must think and what we must believe. And I'm going to go to the extent to say something like the X Factor is a classic example of government propaganda. Now, if any decent human being alive on this planet thinks that the X Factor is entertaining, that the X Factor is about a program of entertainers, highly skilled, excellent singers, blah blah blah. If anyone thinks that, then they're wrong, because all these acts are shite. And what I would ask an individual is, would you spend money to go and see that punter in concert? And I wouldn't go and see anyone in concert, of course, not just because it's not my type of music. I mean, Shirley Bassey's not my type of music per se, but I'd go and see her in concert. I'd go and see Celine Dion in concert, and her music isn't my thing, but these are top drawer performers, and you can appreciate how they play or how they sing or whatever it is. X Factor, Britain's Got no talent. This is absolute crap, and it is a form of propaganda. It's pushed at us that these people are skilled, and we should love them, and we should follow their progress of their career. The fact of the matter is that nobody who has won a competition like this is a top drawer performer. No one is a top drawer performer. Most of them have been dumped. The ones that haven't been dumped are, Girls Aloud is a good example of this, is a classic example of an artist pushed towards us as talented and top drawer and top of their profession, and Girls Aloud are just not. They lip sync. Cheryl Cole did her single thing on telly recently. She lip synced, and you can always tell when lip syncing is going on, even if you can't see the lips, which a lot of times you can't. Is because, and that's because they got the microphone stuffed up in front of their face like